So it's not about Houston, darling. It's about
And
America.
it's like, I mean, I understand that life is hard. Like, I wasn't always comfortable. Like, even shoot, you know, I mean, even now, till now, sometimes I still get uncomfortable where it's like, oh, I could use more money. But, you know, my 20s uncomfortable and my 30s uncomfortable. It looks very different.
Different
And I thank God for
levels.
it. You know what I'm saying? But
Different
still,
levels.
the thing that pisses me off the most is like,
Ah,
level up your money. Like, if you feel so strongly, like, you know what I'm saying, you are not being there and you are seeing these girls you want, level up your money. Do you think that we just
okay. How can you ask a black woman? How can you, a black man, ask a woman why black men are making it? Now I was supposed to ask you, please answer that question by yourself.
I don't know.
Why aren't black men making it? You answer that question because I want to know.
I don't want it. Okay, so this is the thing. I don't want it to feel like, oh, we're just coming for these black.
I want to know. No, I want to know why they're not making it. Quite honestly, I ask my brothers. Point blank. Period. You know, Nigerian women making legit money is way more than that of Nigerian men. You can say that again.
I think I mean, okay.
I can tell you why black men are not making it. I can tell you why they're not making it. But I like for black men to tell me because I want to be educated. I don't believe like I know everything. Yesterday I talked to a guy for the very first phone call. My dear, I almost dropped the phone on him. But I thank God I held myself. I kept my grace till I just politely hung up after saying bye-bye. You know, but one of the reasons is because this guy thought he knew everything. I don't think I know everything. But I can give you one or two reasons why I believe black men are not making it. But you, since you're a black man asking that question, please educate us. We are women. I'm white. Women will be. Educate us why black men are not, because we want to know. We really want to know. Maybe we can help them if we know.
I don't know the answer to that. I mean, honestly, I can't even put
David, the answer is obvious. If you know someone that is making it and you're not making it, why are you not making it? If your sister is making it and you're not making it, why are you not making it? It's because you have refused to learn. Because obviously the black women are making it. So all you have to do is find a black woman and follow her lead. As you see her, how they make her sister. Okay, make her like that. Why is that simple? So I feel just humble yourself. Find a black woman and follow her lead. No, I'm not saying you should marry a rich woman and try to follow her lead. No, not like that. That dynamic never works. But just as you are single as a man, make friends of the women that actually want male friends. Ask them questions, money questions, and operate your money up your money game at their level. That's it. You make it. End of story. If you're a guy, you ask me how to make money. Shut about that. I will tell you. Any girl that come, if you want to make money, come to me. Just tell me your life story. I'll show you the money you're living on the table. Because that's my expertise.
Okay, so I'm waiting to hear this. We've been kind of strayed away from it, but let's come back. I need to hear what is the third thing, because you gave me 1, 2. You say you don't like negativity. I forgot what's the second one. The third one that you look for when you see somebody that makes you know, okay, I'm going to mess with you. Not like be in a relationship, but I'm going to.
So, because now I'm really just so, because the first thing actually, I look at what's coming out of their mouths. After what's coming out of their mouths is actually making sense, and I now start looking at what they look like.
Okay.
So the package, because for me, let me tell you something. One thing about me, my sex life started deep into my 30s. So when it comes to sex, I'm still a teenager. I'm just starting. So when I look at a guy, no, for real, it has to be a guy I want to jump every day. Because let me tell you, if I'm the guy I love, I want to have sex every fucking day. So after, no, I don't think about you don't hit 40. You don't hear that women are their sexual peak in 40. I am like that.
I'm saying the dude comes and goes. It's not
the what?
Really, really, really love somebody. It's not every day you're going to look at this person and be like, let's see. Some days you want to slap them.
Debbie, speak about yourself. Just talk for yourself.
Really?
I'm telling you about myself. I am telling you about myself. But I'm just telling you that after I check that, okay, what's going on their mouths is okay, you know, they're okay, they can talk to me. Then I look at the full package. If it's not somebody that I'm like, I'm just looking at you. If you're not very, very good looking, like quite honestly, I've actually dated super ugly men when I was younger and found them to be very attractive. I don't even know how it happened. But I feel like the older I get, the more I get more into fine men. So if you're a guy who is not very handsome, you have to bring something. I'm also very, like, my heart is still very good.
I do
So
too.
my heart is still
I
very
already
good.
said I look at the teeth. I look
No,
at the
my heart is still very good. So if you're not very easy on the eyes, if you're not a super like GQ, Mr. GQ handsome, right? But your quality that you're bringing, like you're opening doors, you're apologizing when you need to, you're being a gentleman, you are really taking care of me. Quite honestly, I can look at you and see Denzel because my heart is still good. No, for real. I can look
no,
at
but
you,
I was
but that
hey,
attraction, that chemistry has to happen at some point. Because let me tell you something. I'm a very, very I'm a lovey-dovey kind of person. I want to jump my man 247.
man.
I want to
I
make
know
love
that's
to you
right.
every single day. So if I don't find you attractive, it's not gonna work. So
I
that's the
think
third
okay,
thing.
just kind of counter that a little bit. I don't know if any of you girls like on here have felt
So
this, but
Oluchi said the only time some women date super ugly men is when they're
period,
pretty. Oluchi, let me tell you something. You're an Igbo girl. You
period.
already know this thing. Let me tell you something. If a
No,
guy has plenty
but
money,
honestly, no, 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 no,
he
no.
can never be that ugly. Impossible. A very wealthy man can never be that ugly. Just
That's
take it
what
like that.
exactly. Oh my God, that's what I was trying to
Igbo
say.
people says man okay na in pocket. A man's beauty is in his pocket, and it's very true. If a man is very ugly in real life and he has plenty money, if
You
you
will
are
not
a
be.
girl, if you see him, you cannot see that ugly finish. You will see
Let's
one
not go
rose.
too far. Let's not go too far. Let's not
You
go
will
too
see a
far.
filter. You will see a filter.
Let's not go too far. Look at this rapper called Lil Wayne.
Money is the
What
filter. Money
picture?
is the filter.
You people don't remember what Lil Wayne looked like before money. Can you hear me, my sister? Oh no, I can't hear you. Okay, you're back. You're back. Okay. I said to put
Okay.
that one in there. Murder.
Please, Siri, decline on Modebo. Tell her that she needs to come and join us on Instagram.
Oh,
I will talk to her after this side session. My girl was calling me. Someone was calling me.
oh my God! Can you add Oluchi on this live, please?
Oh, Luchi, why don't you want to request? Oh, Luchi is not requesting. I can't add her. Oh,
You
there
can
she
add
is.
Oluchi.
I've invited and I've invited her. Let's see if she
Okay.
accepts.
So yeah, no,
I
I'll
heard.
tell you as far as what you said, as far as like dudes. I'm not gonna lie. There are some dudes who are like not good looking. I would say that they're ugly, but because of the society we live in today, where you see men doing eyeliner and mascara and stuff, I like those ones that are like super gruff. That there's no doubt about their masculinity. It becomes hot to me, and I don't know if it's just me being conditioned.
Daddy, you're ghetto. Just say it.
Girl, don't
Just say
judge
you're
me.
being
I don't know if it's me because of all the nonsense that they've exposed us to. But I swear, if I see a man using his hand to guardian, if I see a man using his hand to fix something, he's dirty. Even if he's ugly, I swear, I love that shit. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Because
money makes you handsome.
I love the opposite of me. You see what I'm saying? I'm super feminine. I like to, not every day, but most days, So when I see masculinity that cannot be denied, I love it. I'm just being honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're right, my dear. Money does make you handsome. It does.
Straight up. For men, straight up. Not for women. That's why I say I don't believe men and women are the same because money cannot do anything for women like that. It can give a woman peace, can give her happiness. But it cannot make her more attractive to most men. Unless the only men that a woman's money will make more attractive, they are thieves. They are men they're scammers. They are not good men. So that's why men and women are very different. I'm a feminist, but I believe in equal rights. I don't believe that men and women are the same. No. God forbid. God did not create us.
We can never be the same. How come?
Not at all.
Okay, so if we don't get any questions,
Ike has a question. He said, I heard Houston men go to Nigeria to marry Houston women. How true is that?
So there's the attack of the passport bros.
Is that what it is?
That's what they call it. Girl, you don't know about these passport bros?
I don't know what's in the passport bros.
Oh my God.
I know they speak like that.
Lucci, it doesn't matter, honey. Come on. There's this new brand of man that says that the American typical woman is not loyal and she's only a gold digger and she only is looking for money.
They've been saying those things.
No. So what they do now, they take their passports and they go to Thailand, they go to Nigeria, they go to China, they go to the Philippines, and they get a wife and then they bring them back here. with the idea that she is going to be more loyal and she's going to be more feminine.
That's men that don't want to have sense. That's what is going on in life today.
For them, it's passport bros. Yeah, I can't believe it.
I don't know this. So I've learned something. I learn every day. So today I've learned passport bros. So passport bros, for me, those kind of men, any man who has to go and marry a woman he thinks has less
below him.
He thinks is below him. He thinks, cannot talk at his level. Is not as intelligent as he is. That man is a weak man. Very weak man. His intelligence level is very low. So for me, intelligent women should have actually avoid men like that. Because a man like that can never value you. So there's no need for you to engage.
A few years down the line,
Oluchi said, Ike, your questions are triggering. Yes, so they regret it. And my sister, you even stay to watch them regret it. I don't even have time.
No, I
don't even have time. They can go. I don't care. There was a guy one time. Passport bro. This one, Ike, is trying to put his hand where his hand cannot reach. I don't know. He said he wants to marry me. Meanwhile, I don't want to have any children. And he wants to have children. He thinks he can control me to have children. That's that mindset. So, Ike, your mindset is a bit shaky for me. But anyway, hopefully I'm not like that. Because for me, every man should understand that you are the one that's building a home. So you look for what you want, you go and get it. But it's not that you just go and think that every woman is literally desperate. All you have to do is be a man with something, a penis, and then a woman will just say, oh, yes, everything, yes. That's not intelligence.
Okay, so
that's not intelligence.
5 minutes again. No questions.
So
no, I'm saying from these live people, because if not, they go find food or I beg.
Yeah, we need to go find food, whether they ask for it or not at this point. Because man.
Oh, so you're not a passport bro. Passport doesn't mean like legitimately having a passport, but if your mentality is that, oh, I'm gonna go find a Filipino lady, I'm gonna go find a Chinese lady, I'm gonna go find, you know what I'm saying?
Those are the passport. Can you imagine? Exactly. A lot of men think that that's what women should be, and it's so sad because how can you be living in this world, 2023? You go to university, you see women there. They are learning the same thing you are learning. You go to your work, you see women there. You now think that every woman is dumb. Why? Why would you think like that?
No. You know what it is? When those kinds of men do that, make that decision, what you're telling me is that you are not equal to the American woman. You needed to go and find someone that was below you. So in actuality, you're just proving our point that these women are probably more ahead of the game than you are. You're like, you know what? My hand cannot reach this one. Let me go and find the one that my hand. You see, I'm saying that's what I'm getting.
Their hand is not reaching. Sometimes it's their hand, their brain, baby. A lot of men want to be mentally lazy. What is your view on long distance relationship? Can you be with a man in another city? Yes, I can do a long distance relationship. Right now, actually, since I'm celibate, there's no big deal so much, but at least we have to see each other. Oh, yes, I'm celibate right now. Yes, I've been celibate now for almost 400 days, darling. Yes. You're seeing Virgin at that 4.0. Virgin at that 4.0. So, before, when I was sexually active, I would demand that, at least we have to see each other once a month. Because if I'm sexually active, I'm not waiting over 1 month for any sex. No man is going to make me wait over a month for sex. No, it's rude. It's rude. I'm past that level in my life. So before, when I was, having sex in relationships, I would say we see each other at least 1 month. That was my criteria for a long distance relationship. But right now, I'm celibate. I might be able to. But I'm looking for you to build relationship. At least 1 month is still not too bad. I think you'll be able to see you once a month. Then we can do long distance. I'm celibate to 400 days, and I think I'm going to keep it up till whenever I get married. Because the truth is that, no, for real though. For real, I'm not young. No, I'm telling you. Because I'm
sorry, not
I'm enjoying it. I'm taking back my power, Debbie. It's a very powerful place to be. I'm not joking with you. It's a very powerful place to be with a guy, to know that there's nothing he can do to make you have sex with him. I feel like it's a power position, and I'm loving it. And quite honestly, this is two things. This is the way this celibacy is going to end. And guys, I'm throwing out another challenge to you single men now. This celibacy is going to end 1 or 2 weeks because I've not had enough sex. And what's his name? What's that rich man's name? not
Up.
what's that rich man's name? That rich Benny. What's that rich man's name? I think it's going to be
Which
like.
man?
So it's not Bill Gates. Bill Gates' mentor and friend.
I don't know.
The name. Okay. Anyway, the guy said
Is it
that we
Apple
should
one,
not.
the Apple guy?
No, Apple guy is a small boy now. The one where they mentor Bill Gates. Anyway, don't worry, I'll find his name. But the guy says that we should not store up sex for our old age. So I'm in my 40s now. I'm going to be 45. My birthday is coming in a couple of months. January, I'll be 45 years old. So this celibacy is going to end before my 46th birthday.
Buffett.
Okay.
There you go.
So let.
About Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett. Thank you. I know you have oil in your head. I know there's oil in your head. Yes, Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett said you should not store up sex for your old age. Thanks, I for that. So I'm not going to store up sex for my old age. This is my celibacy, by fire, by force. Before my 46th birthday is going to end. So I'm giving every single man who desires to make this woman her wife 1 year from today. 1 year. If by 1 year, so before at least 3 months my 46th birthday, a man has not found himself man enough to put a ring on his finger, I will sit. I will become the man for you. I will go to Nigeria or go to the Philippines. They don't have big, they have small beaches over there. I'll go to Nigeria and go to my own village too. And go and find a boy that his mother raised very well in the church that has sense. I will marry him as my wife and bring him to America so that he can be giving me orgasms. I just said it. Before my 46th birthday, I will go and marry him and bring it, and he will know his position. He will sign a prenup. You see, as Rihanna and A$AP are doing, as you are going, I just carry my Balenciaga. You will carry his feet.
I don't think that you can maintain something like that. I don't think.
Watch me. When I'm a mega millionaire, watch me. Just wait. Let me make my first 10 million. Watch me.
You see me, I know that level of discipline too. I don't know if I do it. The Porsche part, don't celebrate. You don't celebrate.
I'm celibate too, and I will maintain it to my 46th birthday. After 46, I will go and get somebody.
So especially this one when you tell me say for your age, you are like the teenager level. It's not time to go and you are simple.
That's why I use all that sexual energy right now to be making money. The frustration is high, but I use it to be making money because once I get this money, I will go and marry your younger brother. I will go and marry your mother's last born from the house. You push are playing with me. And that boy, I'll just count maybe like 10 years older than my son. That's it. I'll just like a guy that I'll give him like 12 years, maybe I don't know, 10. I don't want him to be as young as too young, too close to my son's age. So I'll just marry someone that's like 13 years older than my son.
Okay, so
my son is 20 now. I'll marry 33-year-old.
Remember one of the first questions you asked me, I think it was on Facebook Live, was if I can follow somebody younger than me. Can you really truly in your heart commit to somebody that is younger than you, knowing that men are mature you don't understand, Debbie. This guy's job, yes. Just like you see those passport bros, when they go to marry wife, do they think about maturity? No. They talk about a woman that they want to say sit, she will sit down. That's the man I will marry. I'm not going to marry maturity. We don't need to have conversations. Oh no, don't worry yourself. Tire waiting. What's it go tire? What, sex? Not be sex. Now you go carry the puppy and you go carry boyfriend.
No, leave it. When I decide, if this man don't become man for me, when I decide to marry a wife, now me go say it to my wife. My wife this is the rules of my wife. He will make sure that I have orgasms.
Period.
Daily. That's his number one job. Number two, he will make sure I have breakfast in bed. He will make sure I don't carry any heavy load. He will make sure that I don't have to worry about, the house. The house is good. It doesn't give us do housework.
We already do all those things. The only thing that I feel inclined to do now is to put this link here. I wish I had it on my phone.
I find it extremely hard to make out with someone I don't love. Who Who told you I will not love my wife? My wife I will go and marry. I will not love you. I will love you now. Of course.
Wife, Judy, I'm done.
I'm telling you, I love
no
him.
wife.
I love him.
You can't have no
no, even that
wife.
program, giving him time. I cannot store up sex for old age. This sex,
If you
all
are not
this
asking question, 5 minutes, I'm going to go and
we need to go and find food. We need to go.
If you're not asking questions,
You guys, this has been a wonderful conversation. Thank you, Ike. I know that's a wonderful man. God loves me, so I know he's going to send me a husband.
Experience, is that what you?
Yeah, some younger men are more mature and great at everything. That's true. Debbie, that is true. Some younger. Look how you see. Debbie, have you even spent time with my son? Can you just the fact that Uche has more seen a lot of men? That should tell us some younger men are very mature. No, for real though.
This bitch is crazy. She said to succeed in this celibacy journey, I will not let anyone touch the nips.
Yeah, I shouldn't even be kissing sex, because even for me, ordinary kissing sex can lead to everything.
Shut up! I feel you though. I don't know how people are doing it. I want to put the link for this amazing toy. I'm sorry, all the stuff you said, I would just get a toy to do it for myself, and then I'm not celibate. Okay, this is the question I asked. Does celibacy mean you can't masturbate?
That's a good question, actually. That's a very good question. Because
if that is part, I'm out of this celibacy shit.
That's a very good question. I can't answer that question.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I feel like you can still masturbate when you're celibate. I feel like celibate is just not.
It should be only yourself now.
Yeah, I feel like I don't think masturbation counts against celibacy. I don't know, but I don't think so.
I'm definitely googling it, but I need like third opinion.
Yeah.
The senpai.
Yeah.
Are you I envy
yeah.
you.
Yeah, you guys, what do you think about that?
Comments,
does masturbation count against celibacy? Because
I don't know. That's like I really don't know that.
Because the guy that told me that he was celibate for 22 months, he masturbates every day. So.
Oh, hey, Kevin! Hey.
Who is Kevin?
I met him in Costa Rica earlier.
Oh, hey! My friend. That's a very nasty question to ask a girl, first of all. That's a very silly question to ask anybody. Masturbation is personal. You have to get very personal to talk to you about these types of things.
Celibacy means that you're not having any sex.
If you masturbate, you're not having sex though.
If you masturbate, you have sex, especially if you came.
If you're not using a toy, how is it? How do you have sex?
If you came, you have sex. And if you have sex, you're not celibate.
Is masturbation sex?
Yeah. Yes. You can't with no dick.
I don't know. That's a very good question. You can't with no dick. Exactly. I feel like that makes sense because there's no penetration. How can you call it sex? There's no dick inside you. How is it sex?
But not to get, but the stuff, if it does what it's supposed to do,
This is what God is supposed to do. That's what I'm saying.
The clip. If it does what it's supposed to do,
I don't think you can call it. So let's even talk about sex, right?
I can't believe I know about this. You received the pleasure, period. If you received the pleasure, you had sex.
But okay, so are you then saying that orgasm is sex? Because I had sex. So that's the thing. That's wrong. That means I'm a virgin mother. Because I didn't have orgasm until I had 2 children. So what do we say for that? I mean, I never had sex and had 2 children. You know what I'm saying? So you can't call orgasm sex because some women have never had orgasm in their life. They've had 5 children. No orgasm.
I find it that if you are like masturbating yourself, you're gonna come more so than
your partner lets someone jerks him off. Is that considered cheating? Of course, that's cheating. Of course, that's black and white. Of course, that's cheating. That's black and white. Of course, that's cheating.
No, but I'm saying I think that
I feel like that's probably something that has 2 different school of thoughts. Because for me personally, and that's because of someone I heard it from, quite honestly. Because me, I'll have to go and Google it, just like Debbie said, go and Google and see what people are saying. Because in this life, I really believe in personal truths. There are truths that are black and white. For example, if you take a gun and kill somebody for no reason, that's dead ass. That's what they call it. Murder one, right? That's black and white.
Right.
But if somebody comes to your house and wait for your trouble and you have a gun and gun shoot, the person dies. If it was me, remember the truth is that if I was the one, even whether they put me in jail or not, if I was in my house lying down and sleeping and I have a gun, but I don't have a gun, that's why I don't have a gun, because quite honestly, I don't want to kill somebody in my life. But I sincerely believe that if I thought it was okay to have a gun and someone came to my house, they tried to strangle me and I shot them, even if the world puts me in jail, personally, I won't put myself in jail. I'll be good with God. I will not think I did anything bad. Because for me, my truth is that this person would not have died if they did not come and look for my trouble. So I believe in personal truths. And of course, I obey the law of the land I'm in. So the truth is that something like this, like, is oral sex, is orgasm sex, is masturbation, celibacy. I think that is something that could definitely be, different school of thought. So let's all go and Google it. Maybe when we come back tomorrow, let's all go and Google it. When we come back tomorrow, because for me personally, I didn't count masturbation as as against celibacy, because the guy that told me about celibacy, I know for a fact that he masturbates. So that's the way I define it based on my own knowledge, right? So, but I like to hear
celibacy. She defined it as abstaining from marriage and sexual relations, typically for religious reasons, right?
Yeah.
So then,
quite honestly, let me tell you something now. Let's end with this because we really have to go. Let me tell you something. The truth is that for me, a part of it is for religious reasons. Because I was brainwashed, and I call it brainwashing because Jesus has died for all our sins. Let me tell you something. Jesus has died. It's conditioning. I use the bad word brainwashing, but it's conditioning. We are conditioned that sin and sex is one grievous sin. Like a woman, for some reason, the man's own is not sin, but your own is sin. I don't even understand it. We're so stupid. But let me tell you, I've absolved myself from those silly thinking. If I on my own, I can have a boyfriend, have sex with him without marriage, kneel down and pray to God. I won't feel ashamed. I won't go and hide myself. No. So my Christianity is elevated. I don't believe that having sex after marriage is going to send me straight to hell. I don't believe that rubbish. That's rubbish. Jesus has died. If you believe in Jesus, you can never go to hell. Simple. That is the truth. That's what Jesus meant to all of us. Okay. So for me, it's beyond religion. I worked with several dating coaches in 2021. And one of the things that the dating coaches let me know as a woman who desires marriage is that having sex with a man gives away power as a woman, especially a man you are dating and you are trying to access for marriage. That's why you see a lot of women, you meet a man, you don't even like him like that. Let's be honest. You meet a brother, he's nice to you. You don't even like him like that. You guys now, your relationship now progress. You now have sex with him. Before you see yourself, you go there follow the brother like Mumu. He will give you a slap. He will say, it wasn't really a slap. You will be taking shit from this brother that you didn't even like that. Just because you don't want to increase your body count. Just because you don't want the sex to stop. Just because you lose power as a woman when you have sex with a guy. In fact, a dating coach told me this. They were like, if you want to marry as a woman, you should be dating multiple men. And the only way I can date multiple men is that I'm not having sex with those men. In fact, the dating coach even went as far as saying, if you're a woman that wants to get married, it's actually better for you to get sex outside of the men that you are assessing for marriage.
Babe, you don't talk and finish. Maybe we finish at my brasserie 19 because I don't want to put all my business out here, but you are exactly.
All right, guys. I love you so much. It has been a very wonderful session. Please, I'm going to do this again. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. We're going to try to come earlier. So maybe 6:15. Yeah, so tomorrow, 6 p.m. or 6:30 p.m. Let's just be honest. It's more like 6:30
Probably 6 p.m.
So tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Let's get back here. Let's continue the conversation. And let's all of us go and Google is celibacy, fornication,
I will keep
masturbation. Does it count or not? I think it's just full of thoughts. But whatever, stand in your truth. Jesus has
Period.
died for all of us. If you're a Christian, you know you are going straight to heaven. Just believe that Jesus Christ is Lord. Do good as much as you can. God knows we are not perfect. He made us imperfect, so we can fall as long as we fall and we pick ourselves up. Okay? So having sex with somebody who is not rape is not going to send you to hell. Don't let anybody deceive you. I love you.
I love you. Bye, y'all.
Bye.